Well, good morning, good people. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I appreciate you, each and every one of you guys. So, we have been, I guess we're 5 months into changing how we're doing everything. I've gotten away from eating toxic food, um, buying food that's like literally in the center of the grocery store. In fact, for the most part, I'm not buying food at the grocery store any longer. I'm going to the cheese shop, which is like an Amish bakery. Amish store. I've been buying their So Natural lunch meats and cheeses. I've been going to the Stuart Draft Farmers Market and buying produce and stuff there. I have been going to the meeting place and buying my meats there. And I've been eating more fruits and vegetables than you can shake a stick at. We've actually been to another place, I can't remember, Forgotten Produce or something like that. It's incredible. They've got a nursery there. Been buying apples. Like you get a whole bag of apples for $5.99. And I'm buying those apples and their peanut butter and eating that stuff. And now, the latest thing I've been doing is making actually fresh bread. And I made some bread, some cinnamon raisin bread for my mother-in-law and my brother-in-law, and they went crazy over it. I made a loaf, and I only have a little bit of it left right now. I'm going to make just some white bread this morning, and it's really pretty easy. In fact, you just kind of set it in here, and as the old one, set it and forget it. I need to get a flour bin is what I need to do. Or I wish I had my mom's baker's cabinet. She has an old loser cabinet that has a flour sifter built into it. So I've made, this will be the fourth loaf of bread that I've made. Now, this bag of flour probably get me 2 more. So that's about 5 loaves of bread that I've gotten out of it. That's like $11. But still not a bad price. So for our ingredients, let me turn the coffee on. So get the coffee going. We need 4 cups of flour, milk. We actually milk. Oh my goodness. Milk. Okay, so I am going to have to do something a little different here. I'm going to need to warm up my milk. Where's my other measuring cup? Here we go. This one's a different recipe. Because this is actually milk in this one. So, 1.5 cups of milk. I hope I have some whole milk. Yes, I do. Okay. Again, I've been buying the milk at the 1.5 plus 2 tablespoons of milk, and we need to get this at 115 degrees because that's for the yeast. I'm going to warm it up in the microwave just a little bit. 115 to 120. Fortunately, I've got my meat thermometer. So I have no idea how long it'll take to actually warm that up. Okay, so milk, 2 tablespoons of butter, again, this is my butter that I buy from the Amish shop, the cheese shop. Well, this is really a simple recipe. Okay, so we got our milk, we got our butter, we got our, let's check our temperature of our water. They say 115 to 120. That's 60, so we put it for 20 seconds more. Let's see, 2.5 tablespoons of sugar. Use my cane sugar. Get that butter and sugar together. Salt. 1 teaspoon of salt. Okay. Let's check our milk. Okay, we're at 86, so we'll go for 25 seconds more. I haven't had warm milk since I was a baby. Okay, so all right, so as soon as the milk's warm, we're going to put this in the bread machine. We got our butter in there, and we're going to get our milk. So the milk has to be warm so that way it'll get the yeast to rise. I'm at 90. See, the hardest part on here is just to get the daggone milk the right temperature. Now, when I do cinnamon raisin bread, it's actually water. Yeah, I'm still using my keto coffee creamer. This is probably the only thing I have right now that's processed. That may not be healthy for me. All right, let's see. Feels a little bit warmer. Let's see. 100, 105, 109, 115, 120, 122. All right, so we're perfect. See that? 123, 120. All right, so we're gonna add our liquid. And then we're gonna add our dry ingredients to make sure I got everything. I got the bread flour, you saw me, the sugar, the salt. We're gonna pour all that in there. And then we're gonna let's see if you can see this. What we're gonna do is we're gonna make a well. So that way the milk comes out. See here? There we go. We get the well. And we get our dry yeast. And our yeast, how much yeast do we put in? 3 teaspoons. Now, the yeast, so as far as cost-wise, this is our 4th loaf of bread. The yeast, I think, was $6, and you can see I've hardly used any of that. The bag of flour was $11, and that'll give us probably 5, maybe 6 loaves. And now all we have to do is select how well you want it done. So if you want, this is basic bread, crust color, you can have it light, medium, or dark. I think I'm going to go ahead and go with medium. And just push the start button. That's it. Now, when I do the cinnamon raisin bread, the machine has to go ahead and get the bread kneaded and things. So after about 30 minutes, you have to add the raisins. But for now, If I come back in 3 hours and 20 minutes, the bread's gonna be done. So now, while that's doing this, I'm gonna get my heavy cream. I think I do need to, I use heavy cream and my keto coffee cream in there. I think I'm going to, if I have time today, go by the Amish store and get a thing of half gallon of heavy cream, and I'm gonna make some butter. I've actually, and I need to make some more mayonnaise. Mayonnaise is really simple. It's like salt, Dijon mustard, lemon juice, I'm using olive oil, and a couple of eggs, and it's whipped up. And I've been doing that, and it's actually got great flavor to it. The thing that's crazy to me is when we think about this. You just saw what I put into my bread. It's milk, it's flour, it's salt, it's butter, and it's yeast. Then why the hell did we take something like this? And let me show you a piece of this, because I need more pieces of this. This is my bread. This is what I have left of my cinnamon raisin bread, and I've been eating some of this with the fresh butter on it. Oh, it's so good. This is real bread. This is real bread. This is how it's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be a sponge. It's supposed to actually give you crumbs when you slice it. And if there's anything I get in trouble for is trying to make this one last. I made this 3 days ago. Is I leave crumbs. So I'm eating cinnamon raisin bread with butter. And I haven't seen 250 pounds in over a week. I started out at 275 at the beginning of the year. You tell me. Not dieting. I'm eating good food. That's the difference. Homemade bread. It's not the crap they're feeding you. Peace out.